All right, guys, here's the deal. Here's maybe the last message, who knows, or one of many. Cody, I'm gonna say it to you right now. You are being ridiculous right now. We have given you so much money, probably about $2,000 since I've been here, maybe $3,000. And even in the last month or so, you said, oh, it's 400 plus 125. You're ignoring, she gave you cash out another day. And also she gave Deanna $60. So it's $590 instead of $600. You really want to split hairs. Instead of saying thank you for giving you $600, you wanna argue that it's not 600, it's only 590, and shut your mouth. Stop being a punk. Anyway, I've given you so much food. I've given you so much money. You've asked me for money. You've asked Audrey for money. If one doesn't work, you ask for the other. You ask for 40, 20, 10, 5. You just keep dragging it down. And even after I told you it was a problem in Audrey's life, you just asked for more. Even after Audrey told you it's a problem in our relationship, you just asked for more. And even after I sent you the text on Thursday that said, that this is causing a problem in our relationship, after Audrey had already told you, then you, even on Friday, after I sent that text on Thursday, you asked me if it was 20 and 10. You're just really trying to piss me off. So don't pretend you're not doing it on purpose. And I really don't think you're smart enough to come up with this on your own. So I'm sure it came from Crag Wade. And then you want to fucking lie because you say you don't talk to Craig, but he's meeting you that same day. You say you don't talk to Wade, but he was at your house. You're a fucking liar, and you're doing this on purpose, or you're a fucking moron. Either you're doing it on purpose, or you're a moron. Anyway, let's move on. Shay. Shay hated me from the beginning. Because why? Because she is at home alone with the kids all the time. She can't get Craig's attention. He doesn't pay any attention to his wife. He doesn't give her any love and support and shit. And you guys like to question me about being a fucking more feminine and more in touch with my feelings. And it's that lack of attention for your female that leads her there. Because why? She talks bad about people all the time. Like even the first time I met her, she talked bad about Wade. She talked bad about Cody. She talked bad about Christine. In fact, Craig, she talked bad about you, and I just sat there quietly because I knew what type of person that was. So then when she came over to my house that time, she said she didn't want to go. Then why did she come? Fucking, I think she asked to come over and wanted to see the kids, if I remember correctly. And then she's the one who was bringing up Wade. She's the one who was bringing up all that stuff. And she goaded me into a conversation. I maybe went a little too far, but here's the way I am. I'll tell you this, guys. If someone's bound and determined to dislike me, because she disliked me before meeting me. She had a bad attitude about me because Audrey was her only friend, and Audrey was spending time in Kansas City instead of over at your house while you were off doing whatever the fuck you were doing with your biker butt buddies or fucking these young girls in your fucking volleyball class. You were ignoring your wife, and she wants attention, but she's too much of a bitch to actually have any friends. Audrey was her only friend, and so she got upset that I took Audrey's attention. And here's how I am. And here's exactly how I am. If somebody is bound and determined to dislike me before meeting me, then fine. Or bound and determined to dislike me before getting to know me, fine. Here's what I do. I purposely will give them a reason to dislike me. If you're gonna dislike me for no reason, let me give you plenty of reasons. If you wanna like me, there's plenty of reasons. If you wanna dislike me, there's plenty of reasons. With my ex-wife, she had a man-hating mom, and she had a butch dyke lesbian, and then she had a bad relationship. She had a boyfriend, or she had a best friend that was gonna hate every guy. So what did I do? I came in with an attitude, and I was like, you know what? Let's tell you misogynistic, bad jokes. And I did that, and then, you know, they left that and said, you know what? Actually, we like him. He stood up to us. And this is what I told Audrey. Your brothers are trying to intimidate me. It's not gonna work. I am not one to be intimidated. Fuck you guys. I'll fucking beat all you guys into the fucking ground if you guys wanna go that route, okay? I stood up to you guys. You guys have probably never been stood up to before. Most people, when they get stood up to, like bullies, you punch them in the face or you verbally, physically, they normally back down. You could be friends afterwards. I thought that would happen here, but no, Craig. You're like this Trump supporter who like wants to go fucking off on whatever. Finances, real quick. There's a lot of things I've improved in Audrey's life. I brought in a fair amount of money. I do make money. I do have a job. Whether you guys believe it or not, I'll tell you this. My car, I gave my car to Jaden. Because why? I don't need a car. Because I could use my money to fix a car. Or my plan was to buy a new car because I don't like that car. I gave it to Jaden so he'd have a car. And then I took the money instead and started paying down the debt and started helping Audrey and your family. Started helping Cody, helped Wade. I've given both of them money. And then now I'm paying off the Manai and Wade debt and all that bullshit. You know, when we closed Madison, we had to come in with a check because there was an almost $9,000 settlement from money for Manai and Wade on top of the fucking mortgage. So, like, literally, we made no money on the fucking house. We still took money to Cody. So he talked about $400, then plus $125 in cash ups. He is ignoring the fact that she gave him some more cash, at least $5. I heard it was $5, it could have been more. And then also he's ignoring the fact that Audrey also Venmo'd Deanna $60 and $40. So we gave him $590 instead of $600. Who the fuck cares? When Audrey retires, here's the deal. We only need one car, and then we'll need no cars. There's no reason for me to spend the money on a car when we're driving across the country, when we leave this town in less than 2 years. Why would we need two cars? There's no reason for me to spend my money that way. I'm a little smarter than you guys, I guess. But here's the fucking funny part. Get this. Imagine I have no money and I make no money. I still am improving Audrey's finances. Why? If Cody only got Cody only got $590 last month. Okay. Well, how much do I cost? I cost less than $200 or $300 a month, even if I brought in nothing. I could bring in more if Audrey wanted me to travel. She does not. So I manage the house. I add a lot of value to Audrey's life, and I cost less than Cody. And if you really back it up, Wade was costing her over $1,000 a month. Like, between Wade and Cody, it was about $1,300 to $1,400 a month. So why is it okay that Cody and Wade can get more money from Audrey and Manai than I can get from Audrey? How am I using Audrey, but Cody and Wade get the fucking pass? How is criminals and child abusers and shit like that, you and I punch kids in the face, get turned into DFS, have court cases against them for child abuse, how are those people okay and are not using Audrey, but I am? Isn't this fucking stupid? How fucking dumb is this conversation? So anyway, I am net positive to Audrey. Even if I brought in not a single cent, she has more money because she stopped giving her money. Well, Manai's gone, but stopped giving her money to Wade and Cody. She literally has more money because she stopped helping them. Anyway, you guys like to say that your mom would like me. Say what you like. I don't care. I mean, whatever. Maybe you knew your mom better than Audrey did. And here's why I'm going to tell you you're wrong. Your dad was very emotional and very protective of women. Remember when when Wade punched Audrey in the mouth? Your dad knocked him the fuck down. Other than being abusive to your mom, I know you weren't that close to your dad. And here's, I think, the issue with you, Craig, is I am so much like your dad, minus the abuse. I'm emotional. I'm more effeminate. I can cry. And you, I think, are holding this inner pain in. First it's Shay, but now Craig, your issue is I am so much like your father from everything that I've heard. You know, people marry their parents. My last wife was so much like my mother. I am so much like your father. And here's the problem is you didn't make the time to spend time with him, even though Audrey asked you to. He's going to die. Come spend time with him. Create that relationship. I think you are still hurt on the inside, that you do not, you feel bad that you didn't spend more time with your father. And Wade feels bad that he abandoned his mother, let let her get fucking sick and destroyed that house. Because Manai asked Wade to fix the house for 5 to 7 years. Codey, Jaden, all these people, they were asking him to leave. They're asking him to fix the house. He fucking, even Audrey took out loans and credit cards and all this shit to try to fix the house. And Wade just took the money and did other things with it. He lived there for free for so long and wouldn't even help with like the fucking bills and shit. And you don't get it. I don't really hold grudges. Craig, has Codey told you I talked to him about multiple business opportunities? I said, are you interested in going to Kansas City and taking over my family business for pools? Because I didn't want it. And I also wanted to talk to him about taking over this tobacco wraps business from one of my best friends. I have offered him multiple business opportunities on top of giving him tons of money and tons of food to help his family. I'm sure this part of the story is completely lost. And even after Wade lost his job from fucking drugs. So you wanna get on me about not having a job, even though I do have a job? Codey hasn't held down a job for more than 3 months in his entire life. Wade makes almost no money. He's 50 and making $40,000 a year and now getting fired for drug addiction. Are you on them for not having a car? Or are you on them for not having jobs? Are you on Codey? Codey and Deanna aren't even engaged. They share a car if they even have a car. I've driven them around in Audrey's car and dropped off their kids at school. So if you want to talk shit to me, you are saying the same ass shit to Codey. So shut your mouth unless you want to say it to Codey. Anything you say to me about not having a car, I have the money for a car if I wanted it. I'm using it elsewhere. Codey doesn't have that money. Codey is fucking on welfare and shit, and you guys want to talk shit to me. And I still dropped all that shit. I tried to help Codey. I tried to help Wade. Even after everything, I tried to give Wade a place to live when I thought he was homeless, and I tried to give him a job with my family. And then I gave Codey tons of money from my family and from me, and I gave Wade money from me. Anyway, so we want to talk about Audrey. How much have you guys helped Audrey? Okay, Audrey's happy now. She's in love. Her finances are better. And guess what? Her health is better. I cook for her. I clean for her. I feed her better food. She is off almost half the medication she was taking before because she is dropping weight and living healthy and working out. What did you guys do to make Audrey's life better? And I'll end it here, Craig. You wanted to beat me the other day. I know you're willing to lie. You're one of those Trump people who's into fake news and whatever. And Audrey, we've argued about it and said, you know, you can beat it with the truth. I'm like, you can't. In the court of public opinion or voting, you can't beat it with the truth. Like Trump is like, what, indicted 5 to 10 times, declared bankruptcy 7 times. He's been impeached twice, once for sedition. You'll still vote for him. It doesn't matter. It's about public opinion. It's about fake news. And that's what you're about, Craig. You're willing to sacrifice your family for your ego or whatever, your heartbreak over your father. I don't fucking care what it is. I don't fucking even want to know. But I'm telling you right now, if you do want to meet up, here's why I didn't want to meet you the other day. I could have met you anywhere. I don't want children around, and I want witnesses. I want it on camera. Because if I whoop your ass, you'll lie about it. And you'll say, oh, he cheated, he did whatever. I want it on camera, there. Me, you, Audrey, and say, bring Shay. And we can all videotape it as I beat the living shit out of you, if that's where you want to go. But I'd rather just fucking drop it. Why can't we all, we're about to be family. Drop this shit, or at least Jaden wants me on the family. I actually don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I care about Audrey. I care about the girls. Your girls like me. They fucking love Audrey. And you're willing to sacrifice your sister and your kids for your ego. And you're willing to, you called Simone, who you didn't even have a relationship with. You got, Wade obviously is Wade. You are now working with Codey to try to do whatever the fuck. And Deanna, who knows? And then you even got into Hillary's head and Todd's head. And that's fucking bullshit. Todd screamed at me. I spoke 5 words to him and he took me outside and screamed at me. Said I'm dangerous to the court. He had to drop it. And now, Hillary came crying to me. And she now says, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. If you would shut up long enough, you would realize I am one of the best things that's ever happened to your family. I'm definitely the best thing that's happened to Audrey, and I'm probably the best thing that's happened to Jaden, and maybe the best thing for a while that's happened to Hillary. And I have helped Cody and Wade. I have helped Cody so much with money, food, whatever. And you guys want to turn that away for your fucking egos? Man, listen, if we need to deal with this, we deal with this. Me, you, Audrey, Shay, they can film. I will beat your fucking ass. And if you try to show up with a bunch of friends, guess what? I'm going to start poking holes in people at that point. Because now, what? You're going to cheat in the fight. I don't trust you. You're already a liar. I don't trust you to not cheat. So, whatever. If it's just me and you, no holds barred. I accepted mutual combat a long time ago. I'll accept it now. Craig, shut your mouth. You're a fucking punk. Cody, you've now taken their side. You're a fucking liar. So now I'll start helping Hillary instead of helping you and Deanna. Good luck on your 5th kid. Me and your sister are going to get married. We're all going to be family. You can either get over it and accept it or just say fuck it. Fuck Audrey. Fuck everything she's done for you. Fuck your kids. If that's your choice, that's your choice. Good luck.